Unlike the natural reef, artificial reef don't produce food. It becomes a temporary shelter, yes, when an organism comes to it and shelter from predators, but eventually it has to go away from it to find food. And that means all artificial structures mainly are temporary shelter to living things. Before we actually succeed with the coral propagation, I did a lot of experiment. One of the experiment is the use of PVC pipe structures. The PVC pipe structures are not readily accepted by coral to grow on it, and it's very difficult to get them to survive on the pipe. The second disadvantage is that PVC pipe only lasts about 8 years. After 8 years, it starts to crumble and pushed by the current and it gets piled up somewhere, and it looks like a rubbish dump. The second type of coral propagation, or basically artificial reef, is called a cheese block. The cheese block is made of concrete which is treated so that the pH of the concrete and seawater is almost the same, so that to enhance coral growth onto it. There is no problem with the structure except that it is costly. Finally, the third structure that we experiment is the steel structure. It is possible to grow coral on steel structure, but still, because of the visible structure is not attractive, it is not possible to actually sell a location filled with steel structures, even though there is coral growing on it, as a tourism product. This reef here, it was damaged by typhoon a few years ago. Shortly after, they put this artificial reef. That means this artificial reef is more than a year old, whereas this rock was damaged about a year and a half old. But you can see coral has already started growing on the natural rocks here. And these corals are about 7 to 8 months, according to the size that we can see. We can estimate that it's about 7-8 months. That means the natural rock here is readily accepted by the coral to grow, whereas the artificial reef did not have any of the coral growth on it. Instead, it's just barnacles and shellfish. I do different experiments in different locations as well. So as the other researchers, they also do their own approach according to the geographical location. Everywhere in the ocean is not the same. So there's no one system that is successful in all locations. Some location requires a stronger structure because there's strong currents, strong wave, or big movement of the water. It is an ongoing challenge for all the researchers to create something that's successful. But we have to bear in mind that whatever experiment we do, it has to be of natural source, natural outcome, not man-made outcome. Because man-made outcome, we can only grow coral like we are growing in an aquarium. But in a natural outcome, we can grow coral for the benefit of the community.